Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notifications to get the latest from GymRa. Hi guys, it's Leslie here with GymRa. Welcome to my yoga sculpt class. So for this class, I'm going to recommend that you have one set of heavier weights around 5 pounds and one set of lighter weights around 3 pounds. If you don't have those at home, you're welcome to do this routine without any weights, or if you want to really add to your challenge, you can use the 5-pound weights the entire time, or if you need to, you can just use the 3-pound weights the entire time. It's really up to you. And we will get started lying down on our backs today. So before you set yourself up lying down, make sure that those lighter weights, the 3-pound weights if you're choosing to use them, are set up on either side of your mat so that they're within an arm's distance reach once you lie down. And then let's set up in a Supta Baddha Konasana today to begin. So take the soles of the feet together and the knees wide, and you can have the hands on the belly, or you can have the arms resting along the sides of the body, whatever feels nice for you. And just take a moment here to pause, to settle into your mat, to your practice space. Just slow down the breath. And we'll begin the practice by taking 3 cleansing breaths. Take a nice slow inhale. Fill your lungs all the way up to the top. And then when you can't take in any more air, slowly open the mouth, exhale all the air out of the body to get completely empty. Twice more, big deep inhale, fill up the lungs. Open mouth, exhale, empty everything out. One final cleansing breath, inhale, fill up. And open the mouth, exhale, let go. And then right here, we'll start to connect to the breath, start to deepen the breath and come into Ujjayi breathing. So you'll seal the lips and you'll create a slight constriction in the back of the throat. And start to create this loud oceanic sound. You're starting to cultivate a rhythm for your practice. As much as possible, try to use this Ujjayi breath. We will have some points where you might need to change the breathing a little bit, but mostly you're just trying to keep this, maintain this slow, steady rhythm throughout the entire class. And let the breath guide you as we start to move through all of the physical shapes. On your next inhale, stretch your legs long, and then take your arms up and over the head. Take a nice waking up stretch, fingers to your toes. And as you exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze, rock side to side a few times to massage the lower back. And then a little bit of free movement here. So if you want to, I'm going to recommend taking some little circles here with the legs, just taking the knees out wide and back in. Or if you want to take a happy baby right at the beginning of the practice, that's fine too. And then reverse the direction of these knee circles. Stay connected to that breath. And then let's meet with the legs in a tabletop pose. Knees right over your hips. Take the hands behind the head. Inhale, and as you exhale, we're just going to start with basic crunches. Inhales down and exhales up. Try to maintain that slow, steady rhythm of Ujjayi breath. And every time you exhale, focus on pressing the lower back down into the mat. Pulling the navel towards the spine, the lower belly in and up. Keep going. You've got it. We're gonna be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Listen, on 1, keep the head and shoulders up, and we're going into a bicycle scissor switch. So you're gonna take the left elbow to the right knee, the right elbow to the left knee, and then you're gonna karate chop with straight legs, reaching outside of opposite legs. So it's an alternate between the yoga bicycles and a scissor switch. Working those obliques here, still warming up the core. Keep the legs nice and long, point your toes, and we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish your last round, then hug those knees into the chest. Good work. Place your feet down onto the mat, hips width distance apart, and then grab those light weights. Take the weights down onto your hips, and we're just gonna start with some simple bridges. As you inhale, peel your hips up and off of the mat, squeeze your glutes at the top, keep belly in and up, and as you exhale, curl the spine back down. We'll do that 9 more, lifting the hips and lowering down. For 8, use your breath, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now take the weights right over your shoulders and lift your hips up into a bridge. Take your right leg to a high diagonal toes point, and as you inhale, the leg will lower and you'll take the weights over the head. And as you exhale, weights come back over the shoulders and the leg lifts back up. The hips stay lifted the whole time. We've got 9 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're switching without putting those hips down. So just put that right foot down. Keep those hips up, left leg to a high diagonal. We've got 10 reps with the left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Left foot down, curl your spine back down 1 vertebra at a time, and then take your left leg long and followed by your right leg long, and then take the weights and place them off to the side. 1 more abdominal exercise here before we come up. As you inhale, take the arms up and over the head, and as you exhale, you're gonna bend that right knee, curl it in, and reach the fingertips as far forward as you possibly can, and then go all the way back. For 9, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into the left side. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now grab those weights, rebend your knees into a tabletop, and then weights into your chest. And I want you to start to rock up and back. The weights are gonna add a little bit of challenge. Meet me in a boat pose. So knees bent, the weights into the chest, you're in a boat pose here. Nicely done. Now take those weights forward, palms facing down. Hold your boat, and then we're just gonna take the weights down and up for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, belly and heart up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Weights to chest, and then straighten those legs and come forward and place the weights towards the top of the mat and scoop those legs around and meet me in a tabletop pose. As you inhale, using the breath, we're gonna drop the belly, arch the spine, take the gaze up, and as you exhale, round into a cat pose. Twice more, inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look up, exhale to round. One more time, inhale, drop the belly, arch, look up, exhale to round. Come back to a neutral spine, and then step the feet back, find your plank pose, top of a push-up. So get nice and strong in your plank. Navel to spine, knit your ribs together, and press so much into the palms, the hands, that there's a slight rounding of the upper back. Belly pulls in and up, and stay with your smooth, steady Ujjayi breath. In this plank pose, just start to shift the weight forward and back, forward and back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing in the plank pose, drop both heels to the right and reach that left arm up to the sky. Take the left hand behind the head, and I want you to step the left foot forward so you're on the ball of the left foot, and that left foot is in front of your right leg. Inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna crunch and tap the left elbow to the right tricep and then open it back up for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure you're opening all the way back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Reach that left arm back up to the sky, stretch it over the ear, and then just step right back into your plank pose, right into the other side. Heels to the left, twist, reach that right arm up. I'm gonna flip so that you can see me. And once you've got all of that in place, step that right foot forward so you're on the ball of the foot. Press into the hand, press into that back foot. Take that right hand behind the head, and let's do those crunches again. Curling down and up for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. Reach that right arm up, rainbow it around, and come back to your plank. Hold that plank, stay in it for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Pitch forward and lower all the way down onto your bellies. All right, once you're there, if you can, bring your big toes together so that they touch, and imagine you had one leg like a cobra tail. If you've got any sort of lower back issues, feel free to separate the feet just a little bit. Hands underneath the shoulders. Peel your chest up and off the mat for a baby cobra. Inhale, and as you exhale, come right back down. Inhale, peeling the chest up, keeping that belly nice and tight. Exhale down. Keep going. Just starting to get a little warm up here for the spine. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Now reach the arms back and interlock all 10 fingers. Release the index fingers and cross the thumbs so you have a steeple grip. Keep that strong cobra tail leg and lift up your head, chest, and shoulders. And we're just gonna pulse here, reaching the index fingers towards the back of your mat for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold up, lift that right leg up and down, and then the left leg up and down. Right, left. 3 more each side. Right, left. Squeeze and point toes. Right and left. We've got 1 more. Right and left. And then lift up both of those legs and flutter kick your feet for 10, 9, 8. Chest and shoulders higher if you can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come out. Hands under shoulders, take an inhale. As you exhale, child's pose. Stretch it out, knees wide, hips back, forehead to the mat. And please know that you can come back to child's pose at any point in time. Feel free to take as many breaks as you need. Reset your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, rise up, tabletop. As you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. You're welcome to pedal out your dog here. Bend right knee, bend left knee. A little bit of movement going. Maybe both heels up, both heels down, whatever feels best for you here. And then pause in stillness. Really focus on that core strength. Pull navel to spine, lengthen the tailbone to the sky, and make sure your fingers are spread wide. Starfish those hands, grip the mat with the fingertips. Take 1 more inhale, 1 more exhale, and then as you inhale, rise high onto the toes, and you can tiptoe all the way to the top of the mat. As you exhale, take a forward fold over the legs. As you inhale, rise all the way up to stand, sweep the arms up, palms touch, and as you exhale, bring the arms by the sides in Samasthiti. We'll start into our sun salutations, Surya Namaskar A, with added core work. So as you inhale, reach the arms up and over the head, palms touch. As you exhale, we'll take a baby back bend. So cactus the arms, push the hips forward, squeeze shoulder blades. Inhale, reach the arms back up, and then as you exhale, you'll swan dive forward over the legs, Uttanasana. Take a halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, step back to a plank pose and pause in this plank. Knee squeezes here to the same tricep. So you'll lift up your right leg, squeeze it into the right tricep, take it back, lift up the left leg, squeeze it in, take it back. Keep going at your own pace, but I want you to try to get that knee above the elbow when you touch. Don't let those hips lift, stay in your plank pose, just squeezing the knee into the same tricep. We're here for 10, 9, strong straight arms, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish both sides and then vinyasa, or you can skip it. So pitch forward, inhale, exhale, lower halfway down to chaturanga or knees, chest and chin. Inhale is your back bend of choice, cobra or the up dog. And the exhale is a downward facing dog. 1 cycle of breath, a breath in and a breath out. When the exhale is complete, rise high on the toes, inhale, 2 steps, or you can jump however you want to get to the top of the mat. Take a half lift, inhale, take a forward fold, exhale. As you inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch, look up. Exhale, arms by the sides, and we'll do that again. 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms up, baby back bend. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze shoulder blades. Arms back up, inhale, swan dive forward, exhale. Half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Step back, hold your plank. Instead of knee squeezes this time, it's 10 push-ups, and if you want to, you can do it knees down. 10, 9, elbows by your ribs. 8, these are chaturanga push-ups. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move through your vinyasa, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. 1 cycle of breath in the downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Finish that exhale, then inhale, rise high on the toes. 2 steps or jump to the top of the mat. Half lift at the top, fold as you exhale. And root to rise, sweep the arms up, inhale. And exhale, arms by the sides. Last round, Sun A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take your back bend, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, push hips forward. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, swan dive, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back and hold your plank. This time it's opposite knee squeezes. So right leg up, touch left tricep, right leg back, put it down, left leg up, touch right tricep, and then back. Keep going. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me in a down dog, vinyasa if you want it. In down dog, take one breath in and one breath out. When the exhale is complete, rise high on the toes, 2 steps or jump, top of the mat, half lift, inhale, fold as you exhale. Root to rise, inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, palms touch, and as you exhale, bring those arms down by the sides, Samastitihi. Big toes touch, bend the knees, sweep the floor, chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach those arms up to the ceiling, keep the belly pulling in and up, and we'll just start to take some little pulses here up and down for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, weight is in the heels, 13, 12, shoulders away from the ears, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, listen, 3, 2, on 1, stay low in the legs and lean the upper body down so your upper body is parallel with your legs. Cactus the arms and squeeze those shoulder blades, and then inhale, reach back forward for 9, 8, stay low in the legs, 7, belly tight, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, forward fold, Uttanasana. Nice job, halfway lift, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, move through your vinyasa. You can step back, you can jump to chaturanga if you want. Back bend, inhale, and we'll meet in a downward facing dog as you exhale. From down dog, lift your right leg high to the sky, down dog, split. Inhale, roll forward to a floating dog. So you're gonna come into a 3-limbed up dog. And then you're gonna exhale, round the spine and squeeze knee to nose. And then inhale all the way back up. So do it again. So you'll roll forward into a 3-limbed up dog, knee to nose, use those core muscles, all the way back up. We just have 3 more. Inhale forward, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale all the way back up, stay for the exhale. 2 more, inhale, exhale, inhale, stay for the exhale. 1 more, inhale, exhale, inhale up, and this time as you exhale, bend that right knee and open the hips, stack it. Those of you that like to flip the dog, you're welcome to flip the dog if you want to. Otherwise, just stay here and enjoy this hip opener. If you did choose to flip, please come back to Scorpion Dog. Re-straighten that right leg as you inhale. And as you exhale, bring the knee to meet the nose. Pause here. Slide that knee down, tap your mat, pull it back up to the nose. Just for 4, 3, keep your arms straight and strong. 2, 1, step through, crescent lunge. Root to rise, reach both arms up to the sky. Take your hands behind your head. Inhale, as you exhale, I want you to hinge forward, lean forward. Come back up, open into a warrior two. So this is a combo move here. Reverse your warrior. Come back to warrior two. Reach that left hand forward, palms touch, and then we're right back to the beginning. So we're gonna do this a total of 9 times. So hinge and up, warrior two, reverse. Come back to center, and then we'll start again for 8, warrior two, reverse. Come back, hinge, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, last one, all right, from that crescent lunge, take your hinge forward and then reach your hands down, frame that right foot, runner's lunge, twist, reach that right arm all the way up to the sky. Don't let your hips drop, keep that back leg engaged. And then we're stepping into a side plank from here. So I want you to step the right foot to meet the left, and I'll meet you there. So the right foot will be stacked on top of the left. And you're in Hastasana side plank. Take your right hand behind the head and step that right foot behind you for Wild Thing. And we're gonna do some Wild Thing toe taps here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the toes, tap it in front of the left leg, and then tap back behind. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hold your Wild Thing. Stretch that right arm up and over the ear, and then sweep it around and come to a high plank pose. And you can move through a vinyasa or skip it, and we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Reset your breath in your down dog if you lost it for any reason, and let's do that other side. So we'll lift the left leg high to the sky, down dog split. We've got 5 rounds coming into a 3-limbed upward facing dog. Knee to nose, all the way up and back. 4 more, inhale, exhale, inhale up, stay for the exhale, then inhale, 3-limbed up dog, exhale, knee to nose, inhale, left leg up and back. 2 more, rolling down, curling knee to nose, back to the 3-limbed down dog. Last round. And this time, bend that left knee and open the hip into your scorpion dog. If you want to flip the dog, feel free. If you chose to flip, come back to scorpion dog, and then we'll all meet in a 3-limbed down dog. And then pull that knee to the nose, and then 5 times tap the knee down to the mat, back to the nose. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips and step through. Rise, crescent lunge. Arms up. And then we've got 10 rounds of the hip hinge warrior two reverse. So you'll take hands behind the head, hinge forward, come up, open, reverse, reach the right palm forward, and then start again for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, hinge forward from your lunge and then hands down, and we'll twist, reach that left arm up, and then you'll step the left foot back into your Hastasana side plank. Get nice and strong, then take that left hand behind the head, step the left toes behind you for a wild thing variation, and then we'll take those toe taps, tapping in front and behind. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your wild thing, stretch that left arm up and over the ear, lift the hips, and then come back to your plank pose, vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Rise high on the toes, travel to the top of the mat however you would like. Half lift inhale, fold as you exhale. Listen, take a half lift inhale, grab those 5-pound weights, so the heavier weights, and then meet me standing at the top of the mat with your heavy weights. If you're not using weights, no problem. We're gonna take a wide-based stance. So feet, outer edges of the feet right at the edges of the mat. Take your arms straight down, lean forward, and then exhale, come all the way back up. We've got a total of 15, so 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights into your chest. Heel toe your feet back together so that they touch. Keep the weights into your chest. We're gonna do some butt burners here. So you're gonna take a squat, and then we'll start with the left leg. So you're gonna shift the weight into that right foot, left toes behind that right ankle, and you're gonna step back and in for 20 times. So 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into the other side. So go into that left foot, right toes behind, 20 times, let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together, hold it and pulse. Little pulse is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold forward, place those heavy weights at the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale, exhale, heel toe the feet, hips width distance apart. Hook your big toes with your peace sign fingers, take a half lift, lengthen, inhale, fold as you exhale. Pull on your toes. Half lift, inhale, release the toes, lengthen your spine. Grab those lighter weights and step back into a high plank pose. Take the feet to the edges of the mat, so you're in a wide base plank, and we're gonna pull the right weight in and then the left weight in. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet back to hips width distance, downward facing dog, lift the hips up and back, and then step the right foot forward to the top of the mat and come up into a lunge, weights into the chest to begin. So we're doing hammer curls first. So for hammer curls, the thumbs will be in towards the body as you bring the weights up, and we've got 20 of them. So it's gonna be 20, 19, keep pressing into the ball of the back foot, 18, belly in, 17, 16, 15, 14, shoulders away from the ears, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights to chest. Seal your back heel down and open into a warrior two. You might need to adjust and widen your stance a little bit. Make sure you've got a nice deep bend in your right knee. Tall spine, shoulders and hips stacked. Now we're just gonna straighten that right leg and then rebend the knee back into warrior two. For 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that warrior two, belly tight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten that right leg, turn your toes in, and then turn your heels in, toes out, and setting up for goddess squats here. Take the weights down, palms facing in towards the body, lower all the way down, and then as you come back up, you're pulling the weights in up towards your shoulders like a zipper, down and up, keeping the tall spine down and up. For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Weights back into your chest. Turn your right toes in, turn your left toes to the back of the mat, and take both weights into your right hand. Bend your left knee and take your left elbow to your left knee. Take the weights down, and then you're gonna pull them in towards the chest. So down and up. Listen, don't lean onto that left elbow. For me, it helps to keep a half bind, so I make sure that my core stays engaged, or just take that left hand behind the back. For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just 3 more, 13, 14, 15. Great, good work. Now switch and bring the weights into that left hand, and you're gonna plant the right hand and meet me in a side plank with the left foot stacked on top. So reach both of those weights up. This is a big move here. You can lower that right knee down if you need to. You're gonna curl the weights under and then reach them all the way back up. We're just doing 8 of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Slowly bring those weights down. You can just let go of them. Find a plank pose and then knees down onto your mat in tabletop. You'll be facing the back of your mat now. Once you're in your tabletop, place the weights on either side of your mat so you'll be all set up for the flow on the other side. For now, in this tabletop, take a round of cat-cow, inhale, and exhale to round. Come back to a neutral spine and then take those forearms down onto the mat and come into a forearm tabletop. You can interlock all 10 fingers if you would like. And we'll start with the right leg, taking the toes to the back of the mat. Nice, strong in your leg, and you're gonna lift the right leg all the way up to the sky as high as you can. Pull it into that right tricep, and then all the way back up, all the way down. For 9, in, up, and down. 8, in, up, and down. 7, in, up, and down. 6, in, up, and down. Last 5, in, up, and down. 4, in, up, and down. Last 3, up. Pull in, go up, come down. Last 2, up, in, up, and down. Last 1, up, in, up, and down. Bring that right knee in, and we're going right into the left side. The exact same thing. Up, in, up, and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Good job, forearm plank. Step that right foot back to meet the left. Find your forearm plank. Shift forward and back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, listen on 1, Dolphin Pose. Keep those forearms down. I just want you to walk the feet in, the hips up, and I want you to just hold the Dolphin Pose. Dig your elbows down into the mat, gaze forward. Don't do this with the head. I want your gaze forward towards the fingers. And then if you can, release the interlock of the hands and bring your forearms down onto the mat so they look like a number 11. I just want you to hold it. We're here for 10, 9, don't come out of it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, press into your hands, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. And this time we'll take Hastasana, so stand on your hands. Inhale, half lift, and then exhale, fold. Reset your breath. Nice job, everyone. All right, let's finish off our weighted flow on the other side. So when you're ready, take a half lift, release your hands from the feet, walk it out, downward facing dog. Grab the weights, step your left foot forward, and find your crescent lunge. So starting with the weights into the chest, get all strong and set up in your crescent lunge. And then from here, this time we're doing bicep curls. So for hammer curls, the thumbs face in. For bicep curls, the palms will be coming in towards the body. And we've got 20. 19, keep the belly strong. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, keep pressing into the ball of that back foot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights to chest, seal your back heel down, and find those nice strong warrior two legs. Keep the elbows wide and the weights into your chest, and we've got 15. You're straightening that left leg and bending the knee for 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, tall spine, 8, 7, 6, 5, make sure your back leg stays engaged, that right leg, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that warrior two for 10, 9, 8, make sure you're breathing, 7, back to Ujjayi breath, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten that left leg, turn your toes in, heels out for just a moment, and then let's set up the goddess pose again. So heels in, toes out. And this time you'll take the weights over the head for tricep extensions. Sit low into your goddess squat, and I want you to stay low as you bring the weights down and all the way up. For 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights back into your chest. Little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten both legs. Turn your left toes to angle slightly forward. We'll be back at the top of the mat, so bend that right knee. Take the weights, both of them, into your left hand. Right forearm to right knee or hand behind the back. Make a fist, or you can do a half bind, whatever feels good. And we're gonna take the weights down and pull in for 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, switch hands. Grab the weights in that right hand. Left hand plants, and we'll meet in a side plank. Right foot is stacked on top. If it's too much to have both weights in that right hand, you can just take one weight. Remember, we've only got 8 of these. Taking the weights up above you, curling underneath the body, and up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Slowly bring those weights down, place them on your mat, find your plank pose, and then lift up and back to downward facing dog, and place the weights back outside of your mat once again. Reset your breath. From downward facing dog, you can step or you can jump the feet outside of your hands. Malasana squat. Slow down your breath. Press your elbows into your inner thighs. Tall spine, breathing. All right, and then start to bring the fingertips behind you and sit your hips down and find a boat pose. Last set of abs, and then we're on our way to cool down, no worries. So here, we're at the end of the class here. You can straighten the legs if you can. If you can't, bend the knees, no problem. And if you need support, you'll take your hands by your hips. Full pose is boat pose with straight legs down to low boat. So it's low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat. Keep going. So you stay with that or you come here. That's more support, or maybe you're doing it with bent knees and no hand support. It's up to you. This is full thing. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me in a low boat and then lift both legs straight up to the sky. Flex your feet, hands behind the head. And then you're gonna tap opposite ankle. Keep going. Stay with your breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Hug those knees into the chest. Let's take some back bends to relieve the abdominals after all of that. Go ahead and bring your feet down onto the mat. Take your hands by your hips. Your fingertips should be pretty close to brushing your heels. Make sure your feet don't bow out. They're exactly parallel. And then feel your hips up off of the mat for a bridge. If you've got the range of motion, go ahead and you can interlock all 10 fingers underneath your lower back. Hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the interlock of the hands. Roll your spine back down, one vertebra at a time. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Do it again. Lift your hips up. Interlock all 10 fingers if you can. Stay back with your Ujjayi breath. In and out through the nose. Don't breathe through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. You'll do a third set of bridge or full wheel. Hands by your ears, fingertips face forward towards the top of the mat. You can lift onto the crown of the head. You can walk the hands underneath the shoulders and pick up the whole body for full wheel Urdhva Dhanurasana. It's up to you, or you're just in a second set of your bridge. Hold your back bend. We're gonna be in this one for 10, 9, 8. Keep belly in to support low spine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you were in wheel, you'll tuck the chin and slowly come out. Bridges, roll your spine back down nice and slow. Great, good work. Hug those knees into the chest. All right, 2 options for a hip opener here. Option 1 is figure 4. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. Left toes angled to the left. Hands grab behind the right thigh. If that is not enough stretch for you, you can try reclining pigeon, a deeper stretch. So for reclining pigeon, you can place the right foot down and you'll cradle that left foot in your right elbow crease. And then the left arm will come around. And if you're feeling very steady here, you can fully extend that right leg. But if you're all crumpled up and this doesn't feel good, just take figure 4. And we're just gonna breathe into this shape. Make sure you're actively flexing that left foot. Listen to the sound of your breath. Just a few more cycles of breath here. All right, if you were in reclining pigeon, start to rebend your right knee. If you were in figure 4, release Release the interlock of the hands around the left thigh. Listen, everyone bring the right foot back down, left ankle over the right knee, and I want you to just take that left knee and cross it over the right knee as if you're going to come into an eagle pose, and then you'll cactus the arms, or you'll take the arms to a full T, and you'll just let those knees drop over to the right side of your mat for a twist, maybe gazing left. Last exhale this side. Use your core muscles. Inhale, come back to center, and then as you exhale, you're just switching into either your figure four, right ankle over the left knee, and interlock all 10 fingers behind the right thigh. Make sure your right toes are angled right, or you can take the cradle. Right foot hooks into your left elbow crease, right arm comes around, and you interlace the fingers in front of that right shin. Maybe you can fully extend the left leg, reclining pigeon. If it feels like too much, don't do it. Listen to your body. That's the most important thing in the yoga practice. Listening to the body, listening to the breath. If you are in reclining pigeon, start to slowly rebend that left knee, come back to figure four. Figure fours, release the interlock around that left leg. Everyone bring the left foot down, cross that right knee over the left, and then come into your twist. Let the knees drop over to the left side of your mat, maybe gaze over the right shoulder. Last exhale here. Use your core muscles to bring the knees back to center. As you inhale, as you exhale, uncross the knees. Give yourself one more nice tight squeeze, and then if you have any closing shapes that you feel like you need to take, if you want to take a happy baby here, it's there for you. Those of you that have any other supine shapes that you want to take, feel free. Otherwise, we're just going to start to come into our final resting pose, Savasana. Once you've taken whatever you need, find yourself lying down on your back, heels together, toes apart, arms by the sides, palms facing up. Close the eyes. Release now the breath control. So don't control your breathing anymore when you're in Savasana. Be completely still. Melt your body into your mat and just receive. Allow yourself stillness after all of that hard work. Take rest. You are more than welcome to remain in Savasana for as long as you would like. If you would like to finish your practice in a comfortable seat, you can start to deepen the breath and begin to bring little bits of movement back into the body. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Maybe rocking the head side to side a few times. Any little bit of movement that makes you feel like you're starting to wake up, maybe take an overhead stretch, arms up and over the head. And then you're welcome to roll to your right or to your left side, or if you want to, you can rock up to seated, whatever feels best for you. And we'll meet in any comfortable seat. Spine stretch nice and tall to the sky. So you can sit cross-legged, you can sit on your shins. Hands on the lap, palms facing down for grounding energy, or hands on the legs, excuse me, or palms facing up if you need more of a receiving energy today. Close the eyes down and just be still for a moment in this comfortable seat and know that the purpose of all yoga practice is to prepare the body for seated meditation. So just pause for this brief moment to enjoy stillness. Observe the body, observe the breath, and observe the mind. No judgment. And then you can bring your hands in prayer at heart center, Anjali Mudra, bow the chin to the chest, honoring your body, your breath, your practice today. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Namaste.